What is up, guys? Legion Game here. Today I'm bringing you my top 10 gold rare budget strikers. Yes, top 10 gold rare budget strikers. So there are going to be some shocks. By the way, these are not official, these are my opinions. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the video. So we'll start off with number 10, and he is Marcus Duval. This guy is an absolute beast. He's made it into number 10 just. I was gonna put Benzema there, who just goes under that, but just goes for like 4k more. But I just didn't like him as much compared to Marcus Val. He plays in the MLS. He plays in Montreal. He's Italian, and he's actually 38. So it's only 2 years from being 40, and he's still got a 79 rated gold card. That's not bad. And he's still got 80 pace. He's 5'10", and his work rate is medium and high. So that just says about how well he's played in real life and how good he is on FIFA. So his stats: they got 80 ball control, 81 finishing, 81 volleys, 84 positioning, and 82 acceleration. Now this guy goes 650 coins, and heading is 72. I cannot say that his heading is 72. His heading is so overpowered, it is just ridiculous. However, these stats are the best stats on his card that you see on the screen. The stats, all of the cards will be like this on all the slides. So the thing that could be improved is definitely his pace. Strength isn't all that great either, but I think he's got like 70 odd. I'm not sure, but it's not bad. It's not bad for a 650 coin player. Can't go wrong. He's probably my favourite Italian striker, yeah, and that gets rid of Balotelli. He's really underused, and it's quite a shock for him to be in at number 10. And at number 9, we have another MLS striker. Well, centre forward, but I like to play him as a striker, and he goes by the name as Landon Donovan. He plays for LA Galaxy. He's getting on as well. He is 32. 80 ball control, 84 sprint speed, 81 balance, 83 vision, and 87 acceleration. Gets for 800 coins, and he's got high work rate. Now, playing him centre forward, here's the problem. If you're going to go back with a centre forward, then the only player is going to be up front is a striker. If you got two strikers up front, here's the thing: if one goes back, one can stay there, one can make a run, and he'll be there. This is the thing what Landon Donovan's good at. This is what I used him most for. 4-star weak foot really does stand out for this player. He's 5'8", so you could probably tell he's not too strong on the ball. 3-star skills, you cannot go wrong for this kind of player. The only bad thing about this player is basically he plays in the MLS, which has not got many good players. However, next year I think the MLS will be good on FIFA. So I think Landon Donovan, if he's still playing next year in the MLS, because all the players seem to go to other teams, hopefully he'll be a good player. Teaming up with Defoe, you'll have a well of a time. And at number 8 you have Big Daddy Benteke. 83 finishing, 81 sprint speed, 81 jumping, 82 acceleration, and 90 strength. It has to be his downgraded card. Not downgraded, it has to be his normal, regular card. I've just got that thing where players get upgraded, they become more worse on FIFA for some reason. But I think Benteke, both versions are quite good, but I just prefer his original card. He's from the BPL, plays for Aston Villa. He's from Belgium, so you get quite strong links. He's 24, so he's quite young in reality. He's a 6'3", medium. That's probably his downside to this player. He isn't too good with his work rate. Do I think this player should be the price he is, which is standing at a K500? No, I think this guy is an absolute beast. Definitely gonna purchase this guy, and that's why he got into the number 8 spot. Sorry guys, I can't see the screen. No, I'm kidding. and just in front of him is his BPL partner. Most sweaty teams would include these two up front. Number 7, Daniel Sturridge. Now, English players don't tend to be good on FIFA for some reason. I don't understand why. If you ever made an English team, you think it's going to be ace. You got Jack Wilshere, who's actually quite decent on this game. You got Wayne Rooney, and you have Sturridge up front. For some reason, English players ain't that good, and when you build it, they're not even that good of a team. But this guy's stats are amazing, and I like the upgraded version of Sturridge. But I know I just said that I didn't like the upgrade cards, but this one is probably the only one I liked. Sorry about that, guys. 87 finishing, 92 sprint speed, 86 shot power, 91 acceleration, 99 stamina. 99 stamina is starting to get a bit weary last year on FIFA 13. You know, everyone had good stamina. From the BPL, Liverpool, England, it's 25. I thought Sturridge was like 22 until I googled it the other day. He's 6 foot, so he can get over headers. Personally, I don't think heading stat is the overpowered part of the game. I think it's how tall you are and how fast you are in this game that stands out the most. 6 foot's not a bad player if you're getting him for a 2K5 300 with a 90 pace, 92 acceleration. He's got a blister of a shot, guys. Yeah. He's got low, medium work rate, so you know that's okay. 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills. You can't go wrong with a player like for a player of that price. Definitely recommend this guy for anyone who's trying to make a budget BPL. And here's the guy that I've probably played most games with. You saw a squad builder on this channel. I don't know, maybe about 3-4 weeks ago, something like that, stupid like that. And he is number 6 because his stats are insane for a striker. Mostly everything's green. If you go and have a look at his in-game stats, and he's 35. This guy is a Serie A legend. He's got 91 ball control, 91 agility, 89 finishing, 88 volleys, and 89 positioning. You know, a K800, you can't go wrong. Again, a really, really cheap player to get in the Serie A, and he's kind of high rated with an 85 rating. But if you go search him on a player database on FIFA 14, you put in Natale or Di Natale or whatever, he'll come up as an 84. Now that could be his rating next year. He's getting old, you know. What rating was he last year? Was it an 85? I'm pretty sure it was an 85, but look like they're trying to maintain it. But if they put it as an 84 by mistake, he might be an 84 next year on FIFA 15. And you know, he's really good for a 35-year-old player. Low and high work rate, which is great. But I prefer to play him centre forward. But he's good in striker. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and he's godly for skills, guys. I'm telling you right now, he's one of the best 4-star skillers on this game, and you know he's amazing. You could just team up with most Italian players and get a good link with him, because you know Italian players from the Serie A, and this is a good player to link up with. And at number 5, we're halfway there. We have Sevan Jovetic. 86 ball control, 87 dribbling, 80 long shots, which is great for a price paid for him. You're probably thinking, oh, Jovetic, he's not too good. He's got 80 long shots, but this guy has an amazing long shot. You know, his curves, like when you shoot with him, it curves amazingly. This guy pretty much is a perfect striker, but there's 4 other perfect strikers on this game, and there's some that I prefer over him. And I think it's the next one that'll be a big shock to you guys, because barely anybody plays with this guy. League BPL, Man City, from Montenegro. I was thinking about replacing this guy with Vujovic, but then again, he's not as good as Benzema, so he couldn't even make 10. But Jovetic is probably the best striker to buy in the BPL for a budget team. Probably the best striker in the BPL to buy for a main player. I don't rate Aguero, I don't rate Rooney, I don't even rate I don't even rate Suarez from the BPL on this game. 6 foot. He's going to get up to a few headers. Medium work, medium high defense, medium work, medium defensive, high work, high attacking work rate, and 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. All that for a K700. And think of the links you could get for the Man City squad on Ultimate Team. That would. And next up, we have probably the biggest shock at number 4. People will be like, wow, he's your favourite striker in Ultimate Team. Yes, he is, because he's just such a tank. He's one of the people they'd be like, get him in a pack, and you're like, let's discard him. Funny enough, I opened a pack, I got him, and I wanted to try him out. I've been wanting to try him out for a while, and man, he is amazing. I don't even know how to say his name. Artem Drumba. I don't know how to say his name, but he used to play for Spartak Moscow, and now he's playing for FC Rostov in the Russian league. It doesn't matter what version you get, both of them are amazing. 80 penalties, 80 heading accuracy, and bear in mind, barely any strikers are confident on the spot. This guy's got 80 penalties, which is not bad for a 650 goal player. 91 strength, and he's 6'4", so again, he's gonna get tons and tons of headers. And 78 sprint speed, when it says 76, is not bad for a 650 goal player. Shot power, basically 80. 26 years old, high work rate, medium work rate, which is perfect for a striker. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. Even though his long shot's like 72 or something like that, he has an amazing long shot. The reason why I'm saying about long shots, because they're my favourite goals on these type of games like FIFA. This guy is just amazing. So if you're going to build a budget, really, really cheap, don't get Dumbia, don't get Musa, get this guy. Just an absolute beast. If you're playing total front, get Musa and this guy up front. It's just an absolute beast. And he hit all that for 650 coins. Definitely buy this guy soon. And number 3, we have Mario Gomez. Mario Gomez, he is a god. But here's my problem with Mario Gomez. Every year he gets a good card. Yeah, he's a good player. He's played well in the Bundesliga. He's played well in Serie A. But is he really worthy of an 86 card? I don't think so. But then you look at Cavani and you say the same thing. He didn't stand out for Uruguay in the World Cup. Suarez did, but you'd expect Cavani to do a little bit of damage as well. Cavani didn't seem like he did many things in the World Cup for me. But anyway, stats are amazing. 87 finishing, 87 heading accuracy, 88 strength, 84 sprint speed, and 87 volleys. And you can't deny the fact that he you scored a brilliant goal with Mario Gomez. That was a volley that you thought it was never going to go in because it was that slow of a shot. But the volley number does that for you, and he is just an absolute beast. Definitely one of my favourite players on this game for a budget team. He's under 5k. My idea of a budget is under 5k. But this is the ultimate striker, one of the ultimate strikers. And, his long shot, I know it's quite high, but these are basically his best stats. I wanted to mix it up with what he can do in the box, what he can do outside the box, and his long shot is amazing. As I say, I do like long shot goals on this game. Serie A, so you're going to get plenty of good links with strikers, centre forward, wingers, stuff like that. Play Fiorentina, which is a problem. Fiorentina hasn't got many great players. Yeah, they've got Cuadrado, they've got that centre back called Rodriguez. A fair amount of good players, but who else will link with Gomez? Not many people from the Serie A. It's from Germany, so you're going to get a few good German links, but people like to play with the official Germany striker, which is closer. But I've always played with Gomez as a German striker. He's 29 years old, so he's getting on with his age, but he's just in the prime of his career now. 6'2", medium work rate. Fuck off, is that true? It is high attacking for sure. Work rate, weak foot, 4-star, and the skill 3-star. Which I don't care about skill moves for a striker. When are you going to do skills for a striker? I don't know. Probably just quick shimmy across the keeper and then just a goal. I don't know, but that's I can't see when you're going to use skills for a striker. But yeah, for a skill goal, yeah. But I'm not all about skill goals. I'm all about long shots. So Mario Gomez is at number 3. And is a K500. Get him now while you can, because when the market comes back up and the prices go back up, he'll be going for about 3 or 4k, I think. Anyway, I don't know, will he? I'm not sure. At least he'll go for 2k500. And number 2, we go for one of the sweatiest players in this game. It's Spider-Man himself. It's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Yes, it's a mouthful to say his name. But his stats in game don't seem all that great. I mean, these are his best stats. 85 sprint speed, acceleration 96, but there's nothing great about this guy. 82 finishing, 82 reactions, 80 stamina, but they're the best stats on his card. I went on foot width and foot head, and again, these were the best stats on his in-game stats. Information is from the Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund, Gabon. He's 25 years old, is 6 foot, medium, high work rate. 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. But here's my problem. As again, I just said a minute ago, 5-star skillers are useless as a striker. That's my opinion. But if this guy had 5-star skills, you're basically buying yourself Neymar, right? Because he has a decent long shot. He has a decent, outside the foot shot, or whatever you want to call that. He's just an all-round beast. He's from Borussia Dortmund, so you're gonna get a good link up. Maybe use Royce, maybe use Gundogan. People like this. It's a K900. You can't go wrong for a person that's got 85 pace. But let's be legit. Pace is everything. It still will be everything, because if you've got a 30 pace player, yeah, he's gonna be strong, but how's he gonna catch up with a 95 pace player? That's the problem. But EA do this now and again when they say, strength is just important as speed, when it isn't, because it's not illogical. It's not. EA just think, well, we'll let a 32 pace player catch up with a 95 pace player now and again, but that only happens if they're in a race for the ball. This guy's going to be there. But this guy is he's so sweaty yet so good at the same time. I don't know what to. He is definitely my second favourite striker on this game. But who's number 1? Luis Muriel. Luis Muriel. Yeah, that's probably what you're thinking. Why Luis Muriel? There's Ibarbo. There's plenty of sweaty gold rare strikers. And I know there's going to be comments and whatever, if this gets out there at least, saying, where's Ibarbo? Where is Ibarbo? Why is he not your number 1 squad striker? These are my opinions. You've all used this guy where, he's outside the box, you run until the box, and you hit it, and it goes bottom corner. It's happened to me, it's happened to you. I like it when I do it to other people, because it's so satisfying. But when you're against him, fuck off. Just fuck off. 80 shot power, 88 acceleration, 87 dribbling, 90 sprint speed, 85 ball control, which I think is one of the most important stats of this game. If you don't have ball control, you're going to lose it so easily. And it really does stand out in this game. And think how many good links you could get with this guy. From the Serie A, again, the Serie A is my favourite league on this game, before I make it clear. 800 coins. 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot, low medium work rate is okay for a striker. 5'10", 23 years old. This guy's only got to get higher rated with age. He's played quite good with the Indonesia team. And come on, if it's Colombian, it's got to be fast. Sorry if that's racist or anything. I don't know if it's racist. I don't think it's racist anyway. But this guy is an absolute god. He's just, you know, I just love him. When you know you're dribbling with the ball, you've got a bit of few space. You run with it until you feel like the right chance to score or shoot. It's gonna go in top or bottom corner. It's never gonna shoot down the middle for some reason. This card is absolutely amazing. Probably my favourite budget gold rare strikers in the game. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. What else would you like to see on this channel? You know, I made a Call of Duty montage. What else would you like to see? I can play Let's Play. I could do Let's Play, which is just different varieties of games. Would you like to just leave a comment? Peace.